Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my video. I'm Nabila Balqish. My student number is 186111037. I'm the 6th semester student from English Department Study Program. In this video, I'm going to discuss about research paper for completing my final examination in second language acquisition learning subject, which title is Suprasegmental and Grammatical Control over the Telegraphic Speech in Young Children. So without any further ado, let's get jump into the video. Okay, in order to have a clear understanding about the research paper title, I'm going to define what is suprasegmental first. Suprasegmental refers to the intonation pattern, stress placement in rhythm in spoken language. And then for telegraphic speech, this is the step for toddler in learning how to talk simply two-word sentences such as bunny feeds and then kitty tired, I hungry, and etc. between the age of 18 to 36 months. This telegraphic speech is quite important because the first one, toddlers learn how to express and communicate their thought and feelings. The second one, toddler can learn how to form a sentences, and then how to form sentences. And then the third one, the children. This is the big step for children towards understanding the grammatical structure. Okay, as we know, ladies and gentlemen, the expert who have conducted or some research about telegraphic speech is Browns and Colin Fraser in 1936. In their study, they have 6 hypotheses of telegraphic speech. Those 6 hypotheses, I'm going to explain more detail about those 6 hypotheses later on in details, but in summary, they state that children imitate content words more than function words because of the linguistic stress associated in content words in English. Now let's think about what is content words mean and what is function words mean. So content words gives us the most important information and meaning in form of the form of content words are noun and then verb, adjective, and adverb. While for function word, this function is to help us connect the word together that focus on the use of grammar. The function words include auxiliary verb and then preposition, articles, and also pronouns. Okay, as we know, ladies and gentlemen, the focus of this present research paper is to re-examine Brown's and Fraser 6 hypotheses towards telegraphic speech, whose subject is speech telegraphic. Okay, so yeah, this study was specifically designed to test the Brown's and Fraser six hypotheses. Those six hypotheses are: the first one, if very young children between age 18 to 36 months are given an imitation task, their imitation will be telegraphic. And then the second one, speech will become less telegraphic in nature. And the third hypothesis, telegraphic imitation telegraphic imitation doesn't depend on semantic interpretation. And then the fourth hypothesis, assuming meaningful content words are mentally processed prior to function words. And then the fifth hypothesis, imitation of content words are randomly ordered even though stress is maintained in content words. And then the sixth hypothesis, which is the last hypothesis, the final words in each sentences or string will be imitated more often than the non-final words. Okay. The participant of this research were coming from Seattle Community College Toddler Group Nursery and University Housing. Brown and Fraser work focused on 36 subjects which age between 18 to 36 months, and they were assigned to 6 treatment group blocks, and they were asked to imitate 10 simple declarative 10 simple declarative sentences. 10 simple declarative sentences. Okay. The 10 simple declarative sentences, this one I will put it on the screen. Yeah. For the methodology, the researcher used these 10 simple declarative sentences as the material in conducting this research. Okay, and then the next one, for the procedures, in conducting the research, the researcher used tape recorder to record child's imitation and spontaneous speech in a quiet room in the house. Okay, each of the tape sentences record preceded by the words now say. Okay, now say. Reinforcement was contingent on an attempted imitation rather than the perfect imitation. A child was judged to be imitating to his or her best ability. To imitate the when to imitate of when the length of limited utterances approach approach his or her mean length of imitation utterances. And then the subject after that the subject was asked or were randomly asked to what is this to randomly assign to group and blocks according to their ability on the mean length of utterance. And then okay, in each 5 experimental condition, suprasegmental or grammatical features were systematically manipulated. The result of this paper contradicted the Brown and Fraser hypothesis. Suprasegmental variables didn't influence telegraphic speech production significantly. Imitation strategies were instead depend on grammar hierarchy. This has proven by the present study that the block effect for content words is insignificant, while the block effect for the function words is significant at the level of 0.05. Children whose speech is still telegraphic, however, do not seem to rely on suprasegmental information to extract content words from a sentence. Instead, the evidence suggests that at the progressive stage of the language development, they are attending to more and more of the grammatical organization of the adult sentence.